In the darkest reaches of the universe, far beyond the familiar stars and galaxies we know, a cosmic enigma lurks. An object so powerful, so radiant, that it defies everything we understand about the limits of energy and matter. Meet the Blazar. At the very core of a distant galaxy lies a supermassive black hole, a monster with gravity so intense that it bends space and time itself. Around this black hole spins an accretion disk, a dense ring of gas, dust, and stellar remnants, all being devoured by the hungry singularity. Yet, it is not just the black hole's appetite that makes this phenomenon extraordinary. The Blazar's true power comes from the jets of high-energy particles that shoot outward at nearly the speed of light, radiating energy that outshines entire galaxies. But this is no ordinary cosmic object. The Blazar's existence is defined not by the matter it consumes, but by the energy it ejects into the cosmos, a burst of forceful radiation that tears through the fabric of space itself. Within the heart of this cosmic monster, a delicate balance of matter and energy is at play. As gas and dust spiral toward the black hole, friction causes them to heat to unimaginable temperatures, billions of degrees, emitting a blinding glow of radiation. But this radiation is only part of the story. While the black hole devours its surrounding material, not all of it disappears into oblivion. Some of the charged particles are violently accelerated along the magnetic poles of the black hole, where they are ejected into space as powerful jets of energy directed at nearly a perfect angle toward us. It is these jets that form the very core of what we see as a blazar, intense beams of radiation that stretch across millions of light-years of space, visible from distances far greater than we can fathom. As the Blazar's jet surges outward, it carries with it a torrent of energy, radio waves, X-rays, gamma rays, and even visible light, each of which provides us with vital clues about the black hole's activity. Imagine, if you will, a cosmic lighthouse, a blazing beacon that pulses with such intensity that it outshines the combined light of billions of stars. The jet is not constant in its brilliance. It flares with unpredictable intensity, each flare like a sudden burst of fire from the deepest reaches of space. And because the axis of the Blazar's jet is directed straight toward us here on Earth, we are the fortunate, or perhaps the unlucky, witnesses to these violent outbursts of cosmic energy. Every time the Blazar flares, the radiation it sends out is a snapshot of its inner workings, a dynamic pulse from the very heart of one of the universe's most extreme environments. But this is no calm, steady release of energy. A Blazar's day is a chaotic dance of violent surges and unpredictable outbursts. These flares happen in an erratic, almost rhythmic fashion, as if the Blazar is drawing a deep breath, gathering all its strength, only to release it in an intense, explosive burst. The energy flares last anywhere from days to years, sometimes even fluctuating on an hourly basis. As the jet releases its energy, it can disrupt the very fabric of space, creating shockwaves in the surrounding intergalactic medium, heating gas to millions of degrees. This is not just radiation. It is a force so powerful that it can alter the dynamics of the entire galaxy. Imagine an invisible shockwave moving outward from the Blazar at nearly the speed of light, rippling through the galaxy and heating the surrounding gas clouds. This flaring energy is the Blazar's signature, sending pulses of radiation that give us insight into the incredible forces at work in its heart. The Blazar's influence, however, is not confined to its immediate surroundings. The energy that escapes from the black hole's jets impacts everything in its path. The jet rips through the cold, diffuse gas that exists in the space between galaxies, creating shock waves that can heat intergalactic gas to unimaginable temperatures. These shock waves can trigger the formation of new stars, ignite regions of gas that were once cold and dormant, or prevent stars from forming altogether. The very existence of this cosmic dynamo shapes its host galaxy, like a sculptor chiseling away at the material around it. It is a delicate balance of creation and destruction, an all-consuming force that both nurtures and destroys, depending on the intensity of its energy output. But a blazar is not a static object. It is a dynamic entity whose life cycle is defined by the ebb and flow of its energy. Over millions and billions of years, the supermassive black hole at its center gradually consumes more material, feeding on the gas and dust that surround it. As the black hole grows in mass, so too does its energy output. However, the nature of a blazar is not predictable. Some blazars flare to life suddenly, burning intensely for millions of years before fading into relative calm. Others may remain dormant for ages, only to suddenly erupt in brilliant bursts of energy, becoming visible across vast distances. This waxing and waning is part of the blazar's unpredictable rhythm. Even the most active blazars can experience quiet periods, moments where their energy output falls to nearly undetectable levels before surging once again, reminding us of the untamed forces that lie at the heart of these cosmic giants. From our vantage point on Earth, these cosmic giants appear as distant, flashing points of light. But thanks to the power of modern telescopes and observatories, we are able to peer into the heart of the blazar, capturing its flares of energy and analyzing the radiation that spills out from it. Instruments like the Hubble Space Telescope, the Chandra X-ray Observatory, and the Very Large Telescope have allowed us to unlock some of the secrets of blazars, revealing their fluctuating intensity and uncovering the magnetic fields that drive their power. These observations provide a window into the extreme environment surrounding supermassive black holes, environments that are impossible to replicate here on Earth. Yet, despite all we have learned, the blazar still holds many mysteries. Each flare is a new chapter in the story, a new clue about the forces that govern the universe. More than just a curious phenomenon, the blazar serves as a cosmic marker. It tells us that there are places in the universe where the fundamental laws of physics are pushed to their limits. By studying these radiant beacons, we gain insight into the behavior of matter and energy under extreme conditions, the interactions between black holes and their surroundings, and the role that such entities play in the evolution of galaxies. Every flare is a reminder of the infinite complexity and unpredictability of the cosmos. The blazar is not just an anomaly, it is a key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Though its day might seem to stretch across the vastness of time, the life of a blazar is but a fleeting moment in the grand timeline of the cosmos. Its energy surges, its jets flare, and then they quiet again, only to rise once more. The blazar is both a flash in the dark and a constant pulse in the universe's heart, a dynamic force of nature, forever shaping the space around it, reminding us that the universe is alive with energy and motion, constantly shifting and evolving. And as we continue to look deeper into the night sky, the blazar remains a symbol of the vast, untapped potential that lies beyond our understanding, an enigmatic light shining across the cosmic sea.